Hey everybody, it's Dina here again, and I have got two new palettes from the Wet n Wild collection that was just released within the past month, and it's from the Where's the Party collection, and I have been looking everywhere for these palettes. I swear, I have been to like 10 different CVS and Walgreens and Rite Aids looking for these palettes, and I finally found them at a CVS store. So they're definitely at CVS's. You're just going to have to keep your eyes out. The display that was at my store had 3 of each of the palettes in it. So I don't know if they will get more, but that's how many they had of each one. And one of the palettes in the collection is a re-promote from last year. It's the I Heart Matte palette, and I already own that, so I didn't pick that one up. I just picked up the 2 new release palettes. So I just want to share these with you so that you can kind of check the colors out and see if there's something that you would like. And if so, you know, keep your eye out at your stores and pick them up if you so desire. So here is the I Heart Matte palette. This is the one, it's called something different in the display, and I'm sorry I didn't get that name, but it's just all matte shades, and it's actually very nice pigmentation. I've used this brown several times. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is so pigmented that it works really well. This brow bone color is really nice. I really like all these colors. Of course, the black, the Wet n Wild's blacks are just amazing. So that is that palette. So that is one of the palettes in the collection. And then these are the 2 new ones. They are $4.99 each at CVS. And the first one is called Shimmer the Night Away. And it's number 33919. And this one's got more of your blacks and grays. White, very shimmery white up here is your brow bone color. So this is going to be for a great smoky eye. And then here are your pops of color. I think these colors are just gorgeous. And I did already swatch a couple of these colors just, you know, for myself, and I was making a video and my battery died, so I'm redoing it. So you've got your brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer color, same as you do with any of their other 8-pan palettes. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch these and show you. Whoa, that was almost a catastrophic failure. Okay, sorry about that. I do not have any editing software for my phone, so do apologize. Okay, so here are the first colors here. You've got your bright white, your shimmery silver. This one is a really dark gray, which is really, really pretty. And then this is a jet black with some sparkles. So they all have shimmer slash sparkles in them. So I'm just going to swatch the colors here on my hand so you can kind of see how they apply to the skin. Now this is going to, you know, vary on what primer you use on your eye and what have you, but there's the first 4 colors. Loving that gray. It's not as harsh as the black, but it's still a really pretty smoky color. That white is beautiful. Make a great inner corner highlight, or I love it when people that have the darker skin tones use like the gold or the really bright white just right above the brow bone, just not real heavy, but just right underneath the eyebrow. I think that looks so pretty. So there are the first 4 colors, and I'm just wiping my fingers off here so that I don't contaminate the other swatches. Okay, so then the second 4 colors, you got your brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer. And this one is like a rosy lilac is the only thing that comes to mind when I swatch that. And I know it's not going to swatch as that color with this lighting, but there is a beautiful kind of blue toned pink, kind of reminds me of like Stars and Rockets from MAC. This is a lilac purple with some sparkles in it, and then this really dark bluish purple, which it's going to look really blue here, but it's a lot more purple in person. So I'll just swatch these 4 here so you can see these colors here swatching. So there are those 4 colors. This one's quite sheer. It's really actually pretty. It's got a beautiful shimmer to it. So that would be a nice blending color if you're looking for a really, you know, good pop of color, because, you know, a lot of people are not afraid to wear color. I myself am not afraid of it. I just, like, I love purples on me. I think purples look really good, but Blues, not so much. And this is a blue tone purple, but I know in this lighting it looks more blue, but it is just like a dark, dark blue purple. So it's got a lot of purple tinge to it, so just in case. And then of course it comes with the dual-ended applicator. One end is a brush and the other is a little sponge tip, which I don't ever throw them away because sometimes if you're in a pinch, you can definitely get some use out of those. The second palette here is called Sparkle Till Morning. All of these are going to be shimmer slash glitter colors. There is one kind of satiny color, which is this crease color here, which I love this color. It's really, really pretty. So I'm just going to swatch from top to bottom here, brow bone, eyelid crease, and definer, just so you can kind of see how these colors work as far as pigmentation goes. Sorry for the close-up of my hand. But they do have pretty good pigmentation here on the swatch. And let's just see how they swatch on the skin. Not too bad. And so there are the colors there. They're not as bold swatching wise as some of their 8-pan palettes. I know the colors are kind of hit and miss, and some of them they're just like knock your socks off. Very, very pigmented, and then some of them are just kind of, you know, so-so. These palettes are going to be the same way. There's a couple of the colors that I don't think swatch as dark as what they swatch on my finger, like from my finger to the actual skin on my hand, it loses some pigmentation. So just keep that in mind. You know, like this color is definitely one that is a lot more sheerer on the swatch than it is on my hand. Alright, so then the next 4 shades are going to be your browns. This is going to be a beautiful highlight color, and I think this is in another one of their palettes. It's a beautiful, like a champagne. I mean, it's soft and it is very, very pigmented. It's like butter. This is a beautiful gold. Check that out. Looks like liquid gold. This crease color I really like. It's kind of like a golden taupey brown. It's really pretty. And then this definer color has been in several of their palettes. It's just jet dark. I mean, you want to think it's black, but it's a really, really dark brown with some gold shimmer. It's gorgeous. Love this color. Like, they need to come out with like a full-size shadow of just that color. It would last you your like whole life, and you could probably pass it on to your grandkids. It's that pigmented. I mean, I could wear that color out. Alright, so I'm going to swatch these here on my hand. As you can see, they have some insane pigmentation. So here are the colors, and this swatch actually kind of ran together. I shouldn't have done it like that now that I'm looking at it. So you know what I'll do? I will just re-swatch these 2 colors because I don't want you to be confused on the colors themselves. I want you to see their true pigmentation. So this is the top color. As I said, it's like a beautiful buttery champagne, very shimmery, very pretty. This is the second color right here. This is the gold color right here. It's like a beautiful, I mean, look at the shimmer in that. It's just gorgeous, beautiful liquid gold. This is the third color here, which is the crease color. And it's very satiny. I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell it in this lighting, but I just love that color. I think it's very pretty, be a perfect blending color. So there's no glitter in it. The glitter you're seeing is from the second color here where I swiped it across, but it's just shimmery. It's not glittery. And then the fourth color is that really, really dark. See, it almost looks black. I mean, it's so dark it looks black, but it's brown. I mean, it is just, it's brown. I'll actually swipe it beside a black so you can see the difference, because it looks so black. But this will help you out here. I mean, this reminds me so much of, like, it's even darker than the Nars Galapagos. Or, wait, which one is darker? The Mekong. That's what it reminds me of. Just a really, really super dark. See that? I really think those are very similar. Here, let me swatch those. Yeah, they're quite similar. Here is the Wet n Wild and here is the Nars. So they look quite similar. Let's see how they swatch beside each other. They're pretty similar. They're both just really, really dark brown. So here's you like a $23, $26 eyeshadow. You can get the whole palette and have a pretty darn good dupe for, you know, $4.99 for the entire palette that has all those shades. So it's got all of those shades and all of these shades. So yeah, I am not upset at all about the quality of the palettes. You know, I mean, you're going to hit and miss a little bit with Wet n Wild, but nothing to complain about, nothing to discourage you from buying the palette. I think that if one shade out of the palette is that pigmented, I think it's worth $4.99. So that is just the initial thoughts of this palette. Please let me know if you've picked these up and what you think, or if you're still on the hunt for them. And I will see you in the next video. Hope everyone's having a great week. Bye.